Welcome to part 2 of the Mega Man X5 commentary.
Nobody cares, Cygnus.
Oh no! Dickhead Dynamo is on the scene. He's raiding the base. We gotta take care of him. This is the only time in the game where Zero's gonna be getting any love, because Zero shits on Dynamo.
I love the giant high beam lights on his head.
Well, he's gotta see where he needs to go.
In all hours.
There are street lights on this road. You're blinding everyone.
Oh, so it's just straight up the same Zero sprite from X4. Okay.
Yeah. The sprites are gonna be the same until, X7 for obvious reasons.
Okay, so does he play basically the same too? Or do you have to get all of his special moves back?
Yeah. Mega Man tradition.
Eh.
But Zero is close quarters combat sort of guy. He can double jump. And,
Okay,
yeah, that's about it.
The different types of weapons. Okay, that's one. What the hell are you doing?
Use the canceling trick.
What the hell are
I
you?
will admit I do like Dynamo's theme.
What the hell are you doing? It looks like he's doing a little dance. Like
He was
You're
doing
canceling
Gadon.
You're canceling the animation as soon as he swings it, so you can get more swipes in.
Yeah, the first swipe never gives enemies a lot of invincibility frames. So if you cancel the first swipe with a dash and immediately follow up with another swing, you can sap away enemies' health really, really fucking fast.
Okay. Well, that was a thing.
We're going to be saying that a lot in the next game as a little spoiler warning. Okay, but here we go. Backtracking and
Don't go too far to the right or you'll change the screen.
Oh, fuck that! That happened to me during the test playthrough! Yeah, if you go too far to the right, the screen will auto lock and you are forced into the third auto scroller part.
That's bad design.
that is. Move it a
That's
little
shitty.
bit more to the right.
You can accidentally leave.
Oh god. Okay, there
Wait,
we go.
hold on.
We
There's a weapon called the Goo Shaver.
Oh, okay, that's another thing. I really don't make this. I really don't mean to make it sound like X5 is a bad game. It's not. It's stupid with how it handles some things. Okay, well, first things first.
Right
Am I
bike
ready?
section.
Nope.
You are not very good at these, are you?
No. Here's the thing. You are given control the moment the stage begins, and there's a pit thrown right at you before the ready screen even leaves.
Also, you need to get all these glowy things.
Yes, you need to get all these glowy things so you can get the light capsule.
Great.
Why didn't you just make this a Zero playthrough? It seems like it would have been an awful lot less of a pain in the ass to play as Zero than as X.
But that's not fair to X, though. If
It's called
if
the X series.
If your means of picking Zero is to avoid bullshit, then something's wrong with the game design-wise. But and I really don't mean to make it sound like X5 is a bad game. It's not, but it does a lot of stupid shit. And one of them is how they handle light capsules now. For security reasons, the parts won't work until you collect all 4 now.
What? Because there's somebody else who can use light capsule parts? Like, they're only made for X.
Oh no. So if you go and get a light capsule, playing previous games before, it's like, I'm going to get the leg upgrade first, because those are always a pristine upgrade. Yeah, you can get the leg upgrade first, won't do shit until you get the other 3 parts.
So that must mean there's a light capsule in almost every stage now.
Yes, there is.
Because there's 2 armors to get, yep.
All the parts for the Falcon armor are on the Mavericks for the Enigma cannon, and all the parts for the Gaia armor are for the parts for the shuttle. So the first 4 Mavericks you fight, you should always get the pieces for the Falcon armor, and I recommend getting the Falcon armor because it is a pretty cool armor.
Lets you fly.
Yeah, it lets you fly. It makes you invincible while flying.
What gives you the better ending, using the shuttle or using the cannon?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't. It depends because
Assuming you're successful with both.
Okay, if you're successful with the cannon, then the colony is destroyed. There's no need to use the shuttle.
Okay.
So Zero lives, and that's fine.
Okay.
If the cannon fails, then the shuttle still. I mean, the colony's still there. It's it's seen better days, but it's still there. So you have to use the shuttle. If the shuttle succeeds, then good ending will go because everything's good.
So if
the
you either
cannon and
okay.
if the colony, if the cannon and shuttle fail, you're getting the bad ending, somewhat.
Which is technically the canon ending, so...
Somewhat. I don't
ending.
fucking know.
Okay, so it doesn't really matter if either the shuttle or the cannon succeeds as long as one of them succeeds. Okay, that was just what I was wondering. So you can like do 4
Yeah.
Mavericks and then potentially head straight to Sigma and all that.
But
Yes.
the canon ending the ending that's accepted as the
Canon.
true ending is actually the one where you fuck up and fail.
Sort of.
Yeah, it depends whether how you go about it. Because if we're gonna talk about if X6 wasn't a thing, then it wouldn't matter, in my opinion, how X5 ends. Because Zero dies either way. You know what I mean? And that was supposed to lead into the Zero series.
Yeah, this was supposed to be the last in the X series, wasn't it?
Yes.
And then Capcom went behind Inafune's back and made another one.
In less than 9 months.
Yep.
Made 3 more.
So were they working on X6 while Inafune was working on Mega Man Zero?
Yes.
Okay.
At least conceptually, he was working on Zero.
So that must mean that
Wow.
X6 must have come out before Zero did, then.
It did.
Oh, wow.
It did.
Man, that is dumb. That is very,
And
very
boy,
dumb.
that speaks for the game's quality when you get to X6.
It kind of
But,
sounds like a Snake's Revenge situation.
Nah, I would say no, because there's no like X6 exclusive to Japan or something like that. You know?
No, I mean in the sense that they went ahead, took this property, and decided to do something without the knowledge or consent of the original creator.
I mean, granted, in this case, it is Capcom that owns Mega Man and not Inafune. I get that, and the same thing with Konami owns Metal Gear and not Kojima. But still, like it's a kind of shitty thing to do because these are the parents of these properties.
At the same time, though, like Nintendo owns Mario, but they also have this guy working for them who created it and knows his stuff as far as how to make the stuff. Why would you not clue them in when you're doing stuff with that property? Maybe
Miyamoto. Well, here's the Miyamoto. I think is a different situation since I think he does oversee a lot. I think he's listed as a producer on almost every Mario spin-off, but I don't think he has much input in it. He doesn't
have a lot of input, but at the same time, it's not like they go and make games without telling him.
Yeah, neither that. Even then, in Miyamoto's case, I don't think they would be able to do that because Miyamoto to Nintendo has a higher power than what Inafune had in Capcom, I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Miyamoto, I think, is straight up the head of their EAD, which is basically Nintendo's main software development studio. So
yeah. So anyway, that was Squid Adler.
That was a thing.
Yeah, that was he was best buds with Launch Octopus.
I
in
didn't
Mega
even
Man X.
realize that was actually a boss while I was watching. I thought it was just a really annoying main enemy.
That's okay.
I see the bosses have graduated from the Mega Man X3 of, I'm going to go to the left. I'm going to go to the right. No, he went up and down.
Man, they have really started running out of cool animals. The Firefly Maverick, really?
Ted, one of the Mavericks in this is a rose.
Axel the Rose.
Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to say that for the most part, the boss designs in this game have been pretty cool by my measure.
Well, Grizzly Slash was pretty cool. Duff McWhalen was cool in a kind of stupid way. Squid Adler was alright. Robo-Squid. But the Firefly... I mean, granted, every Mega Man game has a dumb boss, so, you know, I shouldn't harp on it too much. When you have to make 8 of these things, one of them's gonna suck. That's just how these kind of...
That's when you start reaching into the fan design well.
Nope, it's a Zero virus.
Okay, here we go. This is a gameplay element of X5. It's the Sigma virus. It's all over the Earth as a result of us. Okay, so the point of the intro stage was that Sigma was attacking a city. I guess it's a callback to X1. But the thing is that he wanted us to destroy him because upon exploding, he released the Sigma virus all across the world. It's making robots evil. It's even affecting humans. They don't really go into how that works, but
Robo-Enza!
It's a thing that needs to be stopped.
Humanenza.
But you can, at some points in the stage, you can run into the Sigma virus. Now, your little meter on the bottom left there represents your health. When you get infected with one Sigma virus, it goes from normal to caution, and danger, and then virus, so on and so forth. You are okay until you reach danger. When you reach danger and you got infected too many times with the Sigma virus, you lose health.
Oh, good grief. It's this effect, this spiral stairs effect.
totally not awkward looking for 2D sprites.
No, but they use this again in X4, though.
Capcom has reused this in multiple games, including, I'm not sure if it was Tower of Doom or Shadow over Mystara, but one of them had the spiral staircase going for it.
I think it was Shadows over Mystara.
Here's the thing, though. I was rewatching our Mega Man X4 commentary not too long ago, and it's the next game after it. They're doing this same thing again. It almost looks pretty. I think like they were like gray stairs instead of red stairs, but yeah. Nobody say that Mega Man doesn't copy
exactly
paste.
The same here. It looks exactly the same here as in the Dungeons and Dragons arcade games.
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah. Like the colors and the exact textures of the walls might have been different, but it's the same exact effect and the same exact stair placement.
So the bottom line is, don't touch Sigma Virus too many times.
If you're X.
Yeah, if you're X. If you're Zero, on the other hand, and this is a cool little attention to story detail, you want to touch Sigma Viruses, because if you, I guess, inhale too many of them,
it powers up Zero.
It powers up Zero. It makes them invincible for a short period of time, and it regenerates health.
So, wait, okay, so two things. One, Zero is Samus from Metroid Fusion. And two, why does this game like Zero so much more than X? Like, everything I've heard makes it seem like X is by far the worst character to play as in X5.
The punching bag.
Well, you got to remember, Ted. Inafune's original idea for what
X design
should have looked like was Zero.
Yeah, granted, but what's the benefit to playing as X? Is he stronger than Zero? Is his powers?
No.
He's
his name is on the.
Yeah, he's the main character. I would say, and the game even says this, X is meant more for beginners than Zero because of the weapon system X can utilize. He's more versatile than Zero for one thing.
And long range.
And long range combat. There you go. And the fourth armor rocks when it comes to charge shots because it's so big. Zero is for up close and personal situations, and therefore requires a little more finesse for a Mega Man X player. So he's for the more advanced bunch.
Yeah, it's not like a Sonic, Tails, Knuckles situation where the main character just has no special features at all.
That has always bothered me about 2D Sonic, where why would you be him? Like, why can everybody fly in this game except me?
To be honest, I still, to this day, prefer playing as Sonic because of the Insta-Shield and the Elemental Shield.
Well, no, he's more fun to
play. While they take more skill to use than just having the ability to glide, fly, or climb, once you know how to use them effectively, you can really tear things up with them.
I think the payoff is good.
I think playing as Sonic is more fun, granted, but it's just... he always...
Tails can fly, Knuckles can climb walls and glide.
He always feels lame by comparison, you know?
Yeah.
Sonic can fast.
Well, everybody runs at the same... I think Tails runs at the same speed as Sonic in Sonic 3.
Tails runs at the same speed. Knuckles jumps slower and has a slower acceleration.
Slightly slower, yeah.
So, there is actually a drawback to playing as Knuckles.
I think in Sonic 2, Sonic and Tails are identical.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, they're exactly the same.
Well, technically, Tails is like a pixel shorter.
No, pixel. I don't think that affects his hitbox. But the only functional difference between Sonic and Tails in Sonic 2 was Sonic had the ability to turn into Super Sonic, which might actually be a disadvantage depending on how you're playing, because you couldn't, not turn into Super Sonic.
Does this thing have Spark Mandrill syndrome?
Looks like it.
Well, a lot of bosses in this game are absolutely decimated by their weakness.
I mean, he's like, he got stuck in a lock there for a while.
Yeah, I did the same thing to Squid Adler, which is probably why the boss battle was so unmemorable. You know, but yeah, we got another classic homage here with Squid Adler's weapon, the
Thunderbolt.
The Thunderbolt. It's almost Electman's weapon.
It is Elect Beam.
Yeah, it's almost
it travels along the walls, I think.
Yeah, that's the only thing new about it, is that it travels along the walls. So
but it shoots in the exact same direction.
Yeah.
It's an upgraded Elect Beam.
Okie doke.
Oh, so the game launches the Enigma no matter what if you complete all 4 of those stages. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Again, you're free to fire this cannon at any point before this, but once you collect all 4 of the pieces, then
will you stop saying blast off?
It says blast off 3 times.
4 times.
Blast off! Blast off!
And that little cutscene right there, where you see the laser hit the colony, will actually tell you if it succeeds or not. If it succeeds, the laser goes through the colony. If it fails, it only hits the outer edge of it. But we fucked up.
At the very least, they said it gives you more time so that you're not completely boned if it took all.
No, it doesn't.
They said it said it would change the time of.
No, it doesn't.
What are you?
If you had 10 hours left before collision, you still have 10 hours left before collision. That text means fucking nothing.
Oh,
I love how when they were all looking concerned right there, Douglas was just like the fuck.
Like I don't know. I don't like what the fuck's going on over here.
What's really annoying to me though is the way you described it. There's still a chance that you can get the bad ending even if you do all of the Mavericks before going to the Sigma. I think that at the very least, if you beat all 8 robots before going to the shuttle approach, you should automatically get the good ending. Like I think, yeah,
it should be really lame that all of this is random.
Basically, yeah,
ugh.
yeah. Like I mean, random. I'd be okay with the random nature if it was. Just if you wanted to fire it early. Okay, that's fine with me. But if you're gonna play through the entire game and still be given the best, still not be given the best ending just due to random chance, that's a major middle finger to your fans.
It's the reason why you go after all 8 Mavericks in the first place, is so you can guarantee the good ending. But if it's still like, fuck you, okay? Don't care about your wishes. You bought the game, we got your money, that's all that matters.